Make things happen. In a night where survival was the only option, the Houston Rockets answered the call with unrelenting intensity, iron-willed discipline, and playoff poise that defied their youth. With their backs against the wall and elimination looming, the Rockets stormed through Game 6 with a stunning 115-107 victory over the Golden State Warriors, forcing a decisive Game 7 in a series that has turned into a modern Western Conference classic. From the opening tip to the final buzzer, the Rockets delivered a message. They are not done yet, and they refuse to go quietly into the offseason. With the Space City Home Network studios buzzing and Hall of Famer Calvin Murphy witnessing courtside, the Rockets were aggressive from the outset, and even more ferocious in the clutch. In a fourth quarter that showcased championship composure and tactical brilliance, the Rockets outclassed the Warriors on both ends of the floor, leaving head coach Steve Kerr with no choice but to wave the white flag and pull his starters. "We've given all we had tonight," Kerr admitted post-game. There was nothing left to counter what they brought. It began with a blitz. Veteran guard Fred VanVleet, who has made a career out of showing up in playoff crucibles, knocked down back-to-back threes to open the fourth quarter. But the Rockets didn't live by the arc. They broke the Warriors in the paint. Attacking relentlessly, they forced contact, drew fouls, and lived at the free throw line, converting on a staggering 46 attempts. It was physical, intentional basketball, and the kind that wins playoff series. This wasn't about whistles falling their way. It was about smart, patient execution and a refusal to settle for anything less than high-efficiency offense. Meanwhile, Golden State's offensive engine sputtered at the worst possible time. The Warriors opened the final quarter shooting 2-4-18. Stephen Curry, ever dangerous, still poured in 29 points, but the Rockets made him work for every bucket, limiting his playmaking and holding him to just 2 assists, a crucial disruption that kept the rest of the Warriors' offense out of sync. As Curry was forced into isolation-heavy sequences, the rest of the supporting cast struggled to create their own rhythm. By the time the Rockets were done, the Warriors had missed 15 of their last 16 shots in the fourth. Defensively, the Rockets were masterful. Head coach Ime Udoka's bold decision to implement a hybrid zone, a 2-3 setup laced with box-and-one principles, paid massive dividends. It neutralized Curry's off-ball movement and disrupted Golden State's spacing, while simultaneously taking away driving lanes and challenging perimeter looks. The zone wasn't just tactical, it was communicative. As Udoka explained, the zone forces players to talk, to rotate, to stay alert. It was basketball IQ meeting effort at its peak. Anchoring the effort was Steven Adams, who stood tall, both literally and figuratively, in the face of Golden State's deliberate hack attempts. Rather than yank the veteran big from the floor, Udoka held firm, trusting his center to respond under pressure. Adams did just that, knocking down key free throws and setting tone-setting screens while cleaning the glass with authority. It was a game of chess, and Udoka outmaneuvered Kerr in every phase. Beyond the tactical mastery, it was the intangible fire that truly separated the Rockets. This is a team with scars, battle-tested veterans like VanVleet, and Adams guiding fearless young stars like Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun. Down 3-1 earlier in the series, the Rockets refused to fold. They've now clawed back with back-to-back wins, each more convincing than the last. What once looked like a veteran-laced Warriors march to another series, when has suddenly become a full-blown war of attrition. Asked about VanVleet's playoff mode, Udoka was candid. He's been a champion. He's been there. He knows what this is, said the coach, whose team exuded that same unflappable energy throughout the night. The head coach also emphasized the total team contribution, highlighting how different players stepped up when others faltered, a hallmark of resilient squads that find ways to win even on imperfect nights. For Golden State, the warning signs are flashing. Their lack of bench production, streaky outside shooting, and inability to generate easy offense when Curry is bottled up have been exposed. With the series now tied 3-3, momentum has swung violently toward Houston, and the Rockets smell blood. This is what playoff basketball is all about: grit, adjustments, mental warfare. And as the Rockets head into Game 7, they carry more than just confidence. They carry belief. Belief that they can not only hang with one of the most accomplished dynasties in modern basketball, but that they can outlast them, outfight them, and outplay them when it matters most. The final chapter awaits. Game 7 will determine not only who advances, but which identity, the old guard's finesse or the new wave's force, will prevail. The Rockets have made it clear. They aren't just here to participate. They're here to make things happen.